Silverbridge has been in business for about 22 years now, and essentially we're a technology business working with financial services companies across the continent of Africa. A big part of that is building software for banks and insurance companies, and what we do is essentially look to help them solve an array of business problems using technology. Silverbridge decided a few years back that we needed to really transform the business into a different direction. I think there's been so many changes, not only within the world of consumers, but within businesses, and therefore as a technology player, it's important that you actually keep up with those changes.
We wanted to evolve with the world, so we needed to move to the cloud, yet our deployments were manual. We could also not deliver real value to them because we went through a manual upgrade process, so customer feedback took a very long time to reach us, and so there was no real input into our roadmaps, how to evolve our products to be the best and to really suit the customer need. It is a culture change. I think people often hear it, but it's sort of a side note, and it is actually the toughest change to make because culturally people need to still accept change, and that's what Agile principles teach us, but DevOps teaches us to be a lot more disciplined about it. So it was quite a steep learning curve at first, but we tried and make it as fun as possible.
Our team has started collaborating with our stakeholders much better, involving them from the get-go. We have learned to involve the customer from the beginning to the end. Quicker delivery, then you get that feedback, go back, fix it, production again.
In the cloud, we can do a lot of that for them. So we could not only help by transferring reduced cost to them, but we can also help with technical skills and so that they can focus on growing their core business.
We've chosen to use the Microsoft technology within everything we do. There's a lot of companies out there that claim and that know about DevOps from a theoretical perspective. I think for us the attraction to work with Mint was that Mint have actually used these techniques and done this themselves. So it's not just the theory, it's also putting that theory into practice and actually having learned some of those lessons themselves, which we could then learn from.
I think there's some necessary ingredients for any team that's looking to adopt a DevOps culture. The most important ones are stakeholder support, a willingness to change, and a fair amount of passion for what they're doing, and a want to produce great software and be willing to put in place the necessary disciplines, because some of the stages are hard in order to get to that place. And we found that the team at Silverbridge were passionate, that they were willing to put in what was needed in order to get to the place of discipline, and they were really excited about making the change. And most important of all, they had stakeholder support from above, so it was really a great implementation from beginning to end.